Hey, lovers of game and story. I'm your host, Bob Sparkle Doom, and we're diving back into a Blueprints. Hey, Origami Kitsune. Thank you for joining in. So we are at day 9. As you can see, I've got 70 movement speed, and then I've got the Westgate buff unlocked as well. So actually, yeah, before we go and do that, let's go check out what I have on the Westgate buff now. So, what is that? Drinks? Oh yeah, that's Bob Sparkle Doom for you. I get it. I was like, what is drinks, shiny star and skull to do with anything? And then I was like, oh wait, that's my name. Okay, let's see. Let's select draft. Shelter. Shelter protects you from negative effects of the next 3 red rooms. It's interesting. Trading both items for trade, so you can trade stuff and root cellar. Rooms in your house will be more likely to gain dig spots today. Let's try the shelter. I've never tried that before. Ooh, you can go down. That's so cool. Wow, how far does this go down? Some jerry cans, some, what do you call it, propane or like gas. Some water. Some cans. You obviously need a painting of some nature so that you don't get too depressed. There it is. A computer here, and there is a safe. What do you mean a time lock safe? Probably means we have to come back later and then open it. That is just an assumption. So what do we have here? Okay. Remain where you are for now, given that the Red Guard is due tomorrow. We've agreed with your plan and have disabled remote access through the other terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. Regardless of the danger, I am still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the 3 of you are down there. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck. Down where? You mean in here? Vitamins, canned fruits, canned water, and canned fruits. Interesting. That was very ominous. Here's more canned water. I think if you can water, at least that means you know precisely how much to drink every day. See if we can do anything here. So I do think I now know the password, which I think is Swan Song, which was on the car's, what do you call it, boilerplates on the... Why am I calling it a boilerplate? It's like my brain is switching to American today. Enter. I'm not even sure what a boilerplate is, to be honest. Time lock safe. Set unlock date. The shelter's time lock safe can be accessed by setting an unlock date and time. You can use any date and time as long as it is at least 1 hour in the future. Once unlocked, the time lock safe will remain open for 4 hours. Do we know what date it is? I mean, I think this is day 9. But I don't know what date it is. Does the day always start at 1 PM? Maybe I should just go back. 1 PM. Let's make it like 4 PM. Maybe we should go back first. I just want to check something. So I'm not quite sure what time or date it is. It's day 9. But how do I know how late it is? It's midday at least. We can go check where the sun is at. I don't have like a way to tell the time unless it says on here. The radiation monitor. The measurements of the radiation levels detected in the house and surrounding grounds These readings are often spiked by the experiments conducted in Mount Holly Laboratory. Interesting. If the reading is 12 USF or USV or higher, emergency protocol will initiate and all doors in the house will automatically unlock. Emergency protocol will initiate. Okay. Current USV is low, I'm assuming. Yeah. So we have to go do experiments. Okay, so now I want to see if this works. Swan song. Yay, it worked. Amazing. Connecting to network. Number plates. That's the word I was looking for, not boilerplate. Staff services. Punch in, punch out. Service has been temporarily disabled. As of November 4, all work has been suspended at Mount Holly. All domestic staff has been placed on the extended paid leave, in accordance with the instructions left by the old man himself. See Mr. Babbage for more details. Okay. Staff announcements. Saturday, November 7th. I don't think anyone else has access to the network this month except you, Simon. So you're reading this just not know we're all rooting for you. Your friends at Faithful Service. Connecting to a network seems to be a thing today. Yeah, my internet was dodgy earlier, but we're connected now, and I hope hopefully good. A good connection. Schedule requests. The service has been temporarily disabled. As of November 4, all work has been suspended at Mount Holly, and all domestic staff has been placed on the extended paid leave in accordance with the instructions left by the old man himself. Wait, did I just reread the punching clock? Oh, it's the same thing, okay. Special orders. If you would like to get a specific brand of gum or your favorite fruit, the commissary is now taking special orders for all members of the staff. Special orders can take 1 to 3 days. Ooh. We can do special orders. So it's relatively new. This game came out, I would say, was it like a month to 2 months ago? Yeah. Sledgehammer, sleeping mask, shovel, running shoes, metal detector, magnifying glass. I don't know which one to take. I like the sledgehammer. Approve order. Order accepted. Okay. That's staff service remote terminal access. I was gonna rush rooms, but now we're stuck here in a terminal, but that's okay. It's possible to connect to other active terminals elsewhere on the stage using RTA. So we've got laboratory. So we have to first activate them, and then we can come back. And then we can maybe spike. If we find a laboratory, we can maybe spike stuff. Slatometer hammer. Yes, we'll break all of the locks with our hammer. Remote terminal access, electronic mail. The permissions of this terminal do not allow for access to the electronic mail account. Currently, this feature can only be accessed via the terminal located in the office. Okay, that's good to know. Data transfers. Data transfers from Synco are not currently available. I wonder what that means. Glossary of terms. Draftable dirt. So this is nice to have for another time. Okay, I don't think there's much more to read there. Just want to double check something. We still have to set that time. So set unlock date. I think it's January. I'm not sure. We'll find out. And it can't be PM, right? I mean, it can't be AM. So let's do like 3 PM or 2 PM. January 2 PM. Okay. I would like to see what's in there, but I'm not 100% sure what date it is. Can't unlock it now. Okay, let's go. Okay, so at least this room will save me the trouble of dealing with 3 red rooms, which is nice to have. Quite sure we can't enter from here, but I just want to, like, double check. Oh, no, you can't. Interesting, that's pretty cool. So there's a bridge over there if you've unlocked the garage. Actually, unlocking the garage a bit later would be nice. Got 2 flames. I actually wonder how many of these actually light up. It's only those there with the bowls. Just want to check precisely how many there are. Just for interest's sake. So there is 4 here. Got 4 here. Interesting. I wonder where all of these are pointing. That's a waterfall. This is forest. This is mountain, and this is house. Or yeah. Why not? Anyway, so we've got 2 lits. There is 4 here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 8 when I count like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's 16. I don't see any more. And I wonder what 16 has to do with anything. So I just want to quickly check in here. I can see a reflection of specific things in here. What is this? It can't be my imagination. So you see here's like a long stripe, a very long stripe, a short stripe, a medium stripe. Just want to see if these align with anything. I find that super odd. There can't just be random stripes. Let's see. So we've got a very long stripe. Is this about the same length? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know. Okay, wait. Let's leave this for the in-depth one because I'm getting stuck in the details now. And details is for tomorrow. But I just need to remember that. That looked very odd to me. So let's continue. For now, we're just doing a room rush. So as always, let's continue to the side. Room rush, and then I'm just going to take pictures of what's inside said rooms. Let's get the folder. Every box is black. That's a lie. Every box contains a gem. That's also a lie. The statement on one of the other 2 boxes would be true if you replace the word every with the word this. Okay, this box contains gems. This box is black, so it would be the middle one. Okay. So far the parlor games are pretty easy. Until I open this and there's no gems inside. That would be great. Okay, so I just want to double check. This one I have. It's a pin and a pine. So that is E. Oh, just so that I can show everybody what I've got here. If I can get my mouse at the right place. So I made these just so that we can just check what's happening in each room. So here's the pin and the pine, which is E. I think. I don't know. I don't know. I just know that was the closest one I could figure out for this one. This one was given to us, which is an ace and a face. Why did I say a C? That is clearly an F. Let's copy this. See, I already made a mistake. Ace and a face. That is an F. Safe. That's probably an A. See, and this is also why I have to go and double check stuff, but I don't know yet. Did you figure out the cliff one? No. Cliff and... Cliff and... Kilf. I don't know. That one I still don't know. I have no clue what that one is. I've been trying to figure that one out a couple of times, and it's probably like a cove and a... No, I don't know. Alcove. I don't know what that could be. And even this one is bothering me. But yeah, no hints, no hints. I will figure it out. Okay, I just wanted to show everyone this so long. Okay, so probably go Adenia. Okay, so the den has a bathtub. I'm gonna take pictures of these though, just because I want to start going through them tomorrow and figure them out as I go. So this is rank 2 R2C4. So that I know what I'm working on now. This is something I'll ignore for now. Okay, rank 2C4. I'm gonna place them right now. Place that by my own time. Just want to get the names right so long. So I can index them, so to speak. Okay. Do we have... We do not have a chest here, but we do have another gem. We're good on gems. Still want to know what all of these are, but I don't think they change ever. Like I said, no hints. Unfortunately, I have to do this as much as I can by myself. But crag would make sense if there was a rag next to it. Oh, how am I going in the wrong direction? Yeah, so I get that turned around. But yeah, the idea is that I do this with 0 ends. Which means that if I get stuck at some point, I start losing lives. At the moment I still have 5 lives, which with time will disappear. So I do have this one. So this is car... What was it? Car and carts. So that was T. Yeah, that's correct. What do we get for 4 stars? A diamond. Okay, cool. We are doing very good on gemstones. Like super on gemstones, but I'm still missing out on other stuff. So I wanted to come back here so that I can get that last room. What should we make it? Paula has no access. I'm trying to say 3 different words at the same time. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2. I don't think we need the room. I think I'm gonna grab the pantry. Oh, wait. Let's do the office. Let's do pantry, actually. No, wait. Let's do the office. This is a hard decision because the office can grant us more access. Plus, I wanted to see what that email was. Okay, and this one is deer. Could be horn. But let's quickly take this picture. I'm gonna figure it out right now. This is rank 1, C5. Column 5. Okay. Don't see anything else in this room of importance. Hey, we've got an upgrade disc. Insert in one of the estate terminals to permanently upgrade one of your 4 floor plans. I didn't see this last time. What did that do? What did that do? I didn't see that last time. Bridget, please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herring of the Major. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I'm not sure if the last title is intended to be Hearings or Herrings. But knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. Okay. Maybe I just want to quickly move those to the right rooms. It is shelter. Notes. And then I haven't gotten the room for shelter yet. So I've got to add... That is a note. That is a note and not a folder. Shelter. Shelter. At least I only have to do this like once. And then move file to shelter. And then for the future I've got said room done. And then this is office. Note. Let's call it books. And then move that to office. Cool. I don't want to go too in depth with that, but we've got this. So I still have that that one key code that I'm trying to enter everywhere. Let me just check what it was. It is 9083. Enter. It's not that one. Clear that. Maybe we can get access here. We can insert the desk. Upgrade program. Press enter. Scanning disk. I haven't done this yet, so I'm quite keen to see what happens. So we've got a courtyard. Courtyard data has been found on the upgrade disk. You will now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of 3 different upgraded floor plans. What? Okay. Select a floor plan below to upgrade this room. Courtyard is always left unlocked. That just sounds amazing to me. I mean, 5 dig spots is also pretty good, but just unlocked is amazing. That means if I get it later, I don't have to stress too much about it. Get that one. It's potentially 2 free keys. The alternative was getting the gems. Okay, wait. That's not all I wanted to do. I want to actually get onto this and see if we can unlock. We're not going to do payroll. Speed gold and spread gold. Let's get into the terminal. Swan Swang. Swan Song. Swan Swang. I haven't heard that sound in years. And it is still painful. Staff services. Okay, that's the same stuff. Remote. What I want is the electronic mail. Okay, and Babage. No, I said that this was a speed run, so to speak, but we might get information here that can help us push to other rooms. We want to see how far we can get, basically. Sir, you have not left me any instructions for the following week, and you know how much I hate leaving critical plans up until the last minute. As soon as you decide on definitive plans for the holidays, please pass a message on to me, either through Hartley, who is valeting for you this weekend, or if you absolutely insist, through this confounded electronic typewriter. And Babage. Yes. Okay. Mailbox. DC power. Gabe. Yes, that is the correct functionality. Also, when you are out here next week, please test that the correct sequence is off, blue, green, white, red, purple. That's very important to know. Thanks for the due diligence on this project, H.S. Sinclair. I just thought they all had to be purple, but apparently not. Off, blue, green, white. Let me write it down here so I don't have to go and find this note later. So it is off, blue, green, white, red, and purple. So this is the fuse box. I don't know if you call it a fuse box. It might be a fuse box. But it's the power... Well, okay, it says fuse box up there, so... It is a fuse box. I think sometimes what I've noticed is your eyes are obviously taking in all of this information, so you're not always aware what your eyes are picking up, but it's still reading stuff in the periphery, which is always interesting. Dear Herbert, we just wanted to let you know that the changes you requested to your will have been implemented and notarized. If your premonition, God forbid, should bear fruit, rest assured that your plans will be executed down to the last detail. Maguire, McKinley, and McDougal. Okay. Here's the DC power thing again. The VIC indicators lights installed per instructions have been turned on. However, it should be noted that the white indicator is only displayed after syncing all 6 indicators to purple. Ooh. Ooh. 6 to purple. If this is not the desired functionality, let us know and we will fix it on our regular services. Visit next week. Gabe. Return to network. Electronic mail, data transfer. Can we data transfer them for yet? No. Glossary of terms. Remote data access. You can go to the shelter. I just want to see how this works. Connecting to terminal. It's interesting to know. Welcome to Mount Holly Bomb Shelter. Yeah, okay, so you just enter to a different one. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Let's see how it goes from here. I really want to... There's a finger again. A finger. Finger pointing towards this. Maybe it's like pointing out the secret is here. I should check if that other finger that's pointing what was the ground. Do I have this? Because I don't remember having this. I'm gonna quickly sort out, rename, mail 1, rename mail 02. I didn't take a photo of the 1, but it's fine. And this is chess piece, and that is that a king? Looks like a king to me. And then we can move all of these to office. I might or might not have taken a picture of it beforehand, but I'm not 100% sure. I do know that the picture I do not have is of the drawings, which I will add at a later stage. Later stage. Being tomorrow. Okay. Kind of want to go here, but also not really. Let's go to the other side first. At least nothing is usually locked in the first few ranks. Well, not that likely. I think bedroom. Okay, so I do not have bedrooms pictures, which is this one. Like prayer beads. Hey, there's a nice looking key. And a crowbar. Hand and hand. Hands and hand. I think that's it. I think it's something stupid like that. Okay, let's do that. That is rank 2. And it can't also be S. So that was A. I don't know. So, what was this? Rank 1. R1, C2. And then R1, C2, number 2. Okay. Then we've got a key. It's a normal key, but it is a shiny key. Okay. Just checking rooms in anyway. Sometimes you see something new when you look again. Ugh, I don't really want to put a hallway here, but it is perfectly what I'm looking for. Also don't have this one. So let me just do this. I can grab both. No, that's not how I want to do it, because then I can't put them next to each other. Okay, let's do this and grab this one. So these are, I believe, R2, C2. Okay. R2, C2, 2. And I just want to double check this one again. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. Which we believe is incorrect statement because it's on a red note. I don't want to waste my negatives on the chapel. Or my saves on the chapel. But I'm thinking drawing room. Feels a bit of a waste now, but I think drawing room. Drawing room, I have... That's new for the drawing room. Plan and plane. Oh yeah, it's because the eye is the difference. Okay, that one we have. Plan and plane. Okay, but last time it was... What's that? Stairs and stars, yeah. So they can be different pictures, but they're going to be the same later. It's interesting. I want the closets. I think the closet, yeah, is perfect. And what do we get in the closets? A reroll. And a key. We were low on keys and anyway. And dessert and desert. So that should be S. But we have that one as well. So I'm gonna go continue in this direction. I do not want to put the corridor here. Guess bedroom might work. If we're lucky enough to get out of the entrance hall, but I don't know how lucky I am yet. So let's get the chapel. It can stay there for now. I'm gonna go through the center instead. I want to go through the entrance hall just because I'm scared we might lock this out of like a straight room. Hey, we've got a security already. We don't have gems left. Let's grab the spare room. And then... Oh, the spare room doesn't have pictures. So I don't know what is happening here. Commissar mate makes... we don't have gems again. Corridors always left unlocked. Nuke feels like a waste. Let's take the corridor. Then we are in 3, which... Oh, this is the same images. So I think this was road and rod, which gave us an A, yeah. I'm hoping there's something that splits into 2 directions. And yeah, the foundations all stayed, I see. Does not reset each day. I wonder how it gets reset though. I think I'm gonna have to take the corridor. Which is still not the worst case, but I kind of am missing stuff on the right side. I can't take the corridor. Me forgets. We take the storeroom and then come back to chapel. Still think I've got plenty of movement left. Okay, so this, let me just change what I can see here. This is center, so I don't have this. Let's check what pictures these are. Ah, there we go. There's the queen. Okay, so I have what looks like a theater. Got a theater, and I have got... What kind of plant is that, maybe? Plant? Plain. Plant. It's probably a specific type of plant. What is this? Looks like a... I wonder if there's a room like that somewhere. Already playing like I'm playing in depth, but I'm meaning to get through these rooms quick. I ain't gonna help it, it's hard. Okay, let's just make sure I get this as... What's it? R3. R3C4. No, R4C3. R4C32. Just want to double check. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, we might not get very far, sadly, but still making progress. Seen this somewhere else. Probably in my memory. This can't move up, can it? I'm just checking. Okay, so we want to go through the chapel now. First time we go through, we shouldn't lose any cash. Because we've got that shelter going. Hey, it does work that way. What? Is this the cash that you've used so far gets collected in here or something? You've spent yourself on the bishop there. Just want to check around, yeah. Like, sometimes there's stuff like, oh, look, there is one missing here. So it has some meaning, but I don't think that's the case. That's some of the candles. What's up here? Just some statues. I wonder what... Is that cooking? Gardening? And they've got numbers to them. I never took pictures of these things. Why didn't I? I walked right past them. And they've got numbers, right? So we might be using those numbers at a different time. Is that like the cleaning lady? And the horse lady. I don't know what you call them. Sorry, equestrian. Equestrian lady. And the domestic service lady. And the farmer. Did I take a pictures of these? Probably. Just taking a picture again. Okay, so these. Let's quickly do that. What do you call these? Stained glass. Glass 01. It's probably not 01, but... Yeah, horse lady, what do you call them? A person who rides horses. Equestrian? Equestrian? A quest giver? Perhaps? I definitely took more pictures than I should have. Okay, let's move all of these to... What room is this? This is the chapel. To the chapel. I definitely missed that last time I went through. Equestrian or jockey? Okay, okay. Equestrian. A jockey. Yeah, I guess if it's someone... Is a jockey specific someone who rides horses for competitions? Makes me wonder. Okay, so Nook will get us out of this corner. Pantry also... Let's go for cash money. And there's some steps. Still want to figure this thing out at some point. But it will not happen today. So where am I now? So we are... Do I have this one? I do have this one. Did the chapel have pictures? I don't remember that it had pictures. What? Which one is this? Oh, we're back here. So this is 3. I have this one. Yeah, it's the same one. This one I haven't figured out yet. Like a tie and I don't know, a knot and because a tie has a knot in it. A knot and I don't know what that could be. A cake stand and a cake stand and a... No. What about a rack and I don't know. Don't need to figure it out now. Do not need to figure it out now. So that will finish us. But the corridor is fine. Hey, we do have a gem. Fantastic. I thought this was a chest. It's not a chest. Okay, let's go this side first. Green rooms do not cost anything to go in. We haven't seen a terrace yet. I'm definitely not going to make a gymnasium up here, yeah. Just want to check this. No drawings yet. Ooh, that's nice. I haven't seen this yet. And there's 5 steps. That's an orange. Orange is 5. 5 steps. So that's maybe for the one puzzle. So I know now apples gives you 2 steps, oranges gives you 5 steps, and bananas give you 3 steps. Just quickly check something out. So that would be 2 times 5 plus... Oh, wait. Let's do this. 2 plus... That's 10. And then 10 times 5 is 50. Because in the one question... So a tier is how deep we've gone to get to the front. So let me quickly bring this up. So this is tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4. And then eventually you get to tier 9 up here. That just says how deep you've been able to get into the estates. So I just call the stuff tiers and columns. Tier. Oh, you mean the previous pictures? Maybe. Just checking here if we get any information about the house from outside. No. So the reason why I've just brought that up, and again I'm going a bit too deep. So this is it the parlor? It's not the parlor. I'm looking for the pantry. So 50 steps should be more than enough. So I think an even spread would be ideal. So apples are 2, bananas are 3, and oranges are 5. And that gives you, let's say 5. So the apples are 10. The oranges are 25. And the bananas are 15. 10, 25, 15. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back So I don't think this is necessarily important part. The important part is that 50 steps should be more than enough. So I think an even spread would be ideal. Because that 50 steps connects to the 5 apples, bananas, and oranges. But I don't know what to do with that yet. Please pick up some fruit before Friday, as we've just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house. Close amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. So just check. At some point I'll figure that out. I don't know what to do with that. So we've got 10, 25, and 15. Okay. Got information that I don't know where to use or how to use. I can still go through, yeah, at least. At least I hope it isn't... Ooh, I can't go into the bloody security room. Right. At least I have one redraw. It is the end, but we have a code check. Is there anything that I can check at the code check? I also just want to check this room. So this room was the one with the potted and the plot. Okay, that is I just want to make sure it's the correct room. That is the correct room. Potted and plots. Code check. Do we have anything we can code check? Don't have anything. That's so sad. And we're already finished. So, is there anything else I can do? No. We're gonna just rush more rooms while I'm checking the pictures. Yeah. Okay. Call it a day. I didn't make it very far this time. Did not make it very far. But we did make progress. Day 10. Oh no, I forgot to check if the save was open. Yeah, the picture puzzles are very neat. I like them too. I'm generally not very good at wordplay and stuff, but maybe I'm proving myself wrong, which is very nice. Sometimes I feel I'm stupider than I am. But it seems I can still be proven incorrectly. Make an offering, receive a blessing. Schoolhouse adds 8 classrooms to today's draft. Boom. It's so hard to choose. Let's take the shrine. That was my first thought. That looks so freaking cool. I chose it only because it looks cool. There's even a bigger one in the back. Do you think his head sticks out the top? Making an offering of gold coins may result in bestowal. Why is Gemini on my phone noting that I said something? Making an offering of gold coins may result in the bestowal of beneficial blessing that lasts for several days. That is interesting. I need gold coins, and then we can come and make an offering. I don't think I'm seeing anything else here. No. But we did discover a new room, which is very fascinating. At least we now know how to use it. Can I go off the... I can go off the path. Yeah, there's the... I wish I could jump. This game does not allow you to jump. Kind of just want to quickly skirt around here and see if there's anything in one of these corners. Man, that just makes me want to climb in there. I don't know why. Okay, I didn't see anything here. Sometimes there's just something in a corner. Some games do that. Actually, a lot of games do that. That's why I just wanted to quickly check. Like even here, hiding stuff in random places. You never know. This doesn't really feel like the game that would do that. But I am not going to take chances, and I have to remember this to come check this out. Because I still feel like this is like dashes of different length for a reason. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Though it might just be like these, just for prettiness sake. It's just part of the style. I don't know. But it is worth checking out. Yeah, let's get back at it. So that does spend like 6 steps, which is unfortunate, but hey, let's go. Lavatory this soon. I don't even know what you get in the lavatory normally. Let's do the nook. Key. I have this one, yeah. Yeah, fine, and then pantry. So my thinking was that you're supposed to only take a certain amount of coins, right? But how do you define how many coins you're supposed to take? Because I don't know what the cost is of this. Close amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. So what I'm gonna do is... Oh, you can't just take a certain amount. Okay, cool. Thought it might have been like you take only a certain amount and then go on. This is... Bath and bat, yeah, H. We've got a H here as well. The last time it was a chart and a cart. Okay. I'm not fan here. This thing that is gonna be closed up. We should probably take the bedroom. Closet isn't the bad one, but... Hey, Luna Chris. Welcome to the stream. We're doing a bit of... I wanted to say room rushing to see if I can get to the antechamber. But... I've been going too deep into every room. No, I'm doing pretty good. And yourself? Hope you've had a lovely day so far. Car and char... Wait, do I not have this one? I do not have this, so let's quickly take a picture. And this one. So this is rank 2 C4. R2C4. No, I have R2C4. My mistake. Glad to hear you're doing well. Trying to figure out what my best plan of action is going forward. Let's try a parlor. So I'm taking mostly only rooms that are gonna advance my cause. Wind up key and let's go check what the puzzle is. So, Luna Chris, do you like puzzle games like this? Or have you played this yet? The gems are in the false box. Okay. Only one of the other boxes is false. Only one of the other boxes is false. Gems are in the false box. What? Only one of the other boxes is false. The gems are in the false box. The gems are in the false box. Only one of the other boxes is false. Only one of the other boxes is false. This one actually is confusing me a bit. I mostly play puzzle games at the moment. But I do variety streams sometimes. Like roguelikes or Anything with story. Gems are in the false box. The gems are in the false box. The only one of the other boxes is false. Only one of the other boxes is false. I think it's in here. Because how am I gonna tell which one is there? I'm not. So let's go. I've got it. Yay. What is this? What room are we? Check. Do I have this room? No. Okay. So this is R3 C5. R3 C5. But yeah, I only recently got into puzzle games really. Since let's say the beginning of the year more or less. And it's been a lot of fun. It's brain teaser. Okay. Just rename these R4. No, that's R3 C5. R3 C5 2. Okay, cool. We've got another room. Wait. That is not the... That's different stuff. I didn't even take pictures of these. Delete. Okay. I meant to take a picture of this. It's like a mountain and pea. A spire and a pea. A pea pod. A pod and a... That is so confusing. Okay, so this was, I said, R3 C5. Recently played a Madison. It was a really good horror game with some great jump scares. Have you heard about Madison? I have not actually. Like the kind of horror games I usually play is stuff like, I would say the horror theme would be monsters mostly. What kind of theme does Madison follow? Observatory would close off, but it would give us another star. We'll take away a gem though. I'm gonna do a storeroom, yeah. So by monsters I mean like, I don't know, werewolves and zombies and stuff like this. What room are we at? Do I have this room? I close my picture. Let me just quickly open my pictures back up. So I know what rooms I have visited. Okay, that is 4. So I don't have this one either. Let's take this picture. That's lock. And clock. So that would be a C. Rename. This is... What room was this? Oh, okay. R3 C4. R3 C4. And R3 for C4. Madison sounds like a game about a monster doll. Welcome to Ask Questions. I like questions. Okay, okay. At least we're not losing too many steps through here. Because you've got that right there. Okay, let's go through here. Let's go to the other side. Sometimes I wonder if it's better to go through the center and then through the side here. But I still feel, seeing that we're not using keys, this is just a better direction to go in. I want to leave corridor for later. We can do hallway, yeah. Hallway I have... We did do this room earlier, I'm quite sure. Let's see, this is R1, C2, yeah. I did do that room. And then the library, code check. Library. Let's see if we can get another book. So, ooh, Gave me a fight there. Thanks for the follow. And welcome to the Postbuckle Doom channel. Let's see, I've got book requests. So book requests are interesting for me at this moment because we've got... What was the office? The office said something, right? Notes about books. I get jump scared by that sound every time. I need to like reduce the sound on that. Flight of the Queens, March of the Counts. Let's see. Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, and Herring of the Major. Swim Birds, The Fixed Star, History of Orden. Yeah, none of these books we can take out here, but that might just be a different puzzle because it's got Queen, Count, Lord, Baron, and Major. So it might be more to do with the title. So last time I got drafting strategies. Let's do pump system user manual. And then next time we get in here, we will have that sorted. This one is again desserts, and this is... yeah, that one we have. Hey, do I use it? Yeah, I think so. Sometimes there's extra keys in here. Okay, this is a lot of gems. I think it's all worth the key for now. Okay, I don't think we need to go up. Let's go forward. Okay, so what do I have here? Foyer. Well, now that I've got all of these gemstones, I have somewhere to use them. While drafting, you may spend gems to redraw floor plans up to 8 times. That's also freaking amazing. Showroom, but we haven't seen the foyer or the showroom yet, so it's good to try new rooms. Luxury items for sale. I don't have that much cash at the moment, plus I want to go spend the cash at the shrine. Hallway doors are always unlocked. I think this is amazing. Especially, there's a room that has like 6 doors, and oh my word, if you had to go and spend keys on that room, it would be devastating. Let's go in. Okay, so that is again the plane and the plan, so that we have. What do we have here? Count Isaac Gates, Baron Edwin Sinclair, J.R.E. Jenner, Major Nicholas, and that's the, like we were just talking about, there's Lord. So, can you interact with these in some way? No. So this is clearly connected to the office puzzle, I believe. So this is... let's bring it out. I just brought it out and now we've got... there's no... wait, is this the Queen? This is the Queen. Queen J.R.E. Jenner. Okay, March of the Count. So let's check. Count, for some reason, Isaac Gates. You don't have a button on you or something like that. No. It might be where they are standing. Like, that's a 5-digit number, and then this would be, like, 1. So, I'm just gonna do this. So, we can probably also take pictures, but let me quickly do this. So, it's Queen, Count, Lord, Baron, and then Major. So, Queen is at 1. Baron is at 2. Count is at 3. And then we've got Lord at 4. I might give them different numbers. Oh wait, do you know what the confusing is? Where's 1? Because this could also be 1. So I'll do this twice. So Lord can be 4, and then there's another Baron, but the 2 Barons are across each other, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so it could also be a 5. And then Major is 6, but what I'm gonna do now is do the same thing. So we're gonna make this 1. Lord is 1. Baron is 2 or 5. Major is 3. Just so I've got 2 sets of passwords that I can try. So, and then the other question is, do you go around like this? Or do you start on this side now? Because I work from left to right, right? And there's nothing indicating where to start. So, Queen would be 4 in this one. And then Count will be 6. So that is another option. And then we can go here. And then that one. Actually, that reads easier. Left, left to right, left to right. So on this side, left to right. We go across. Actually, even a better way to do this is I'm gonna just write where they are in the room. So there are 6. So we've got key. What did it say, Nicholas? This is a count. Is there numbers next to their names? No. There's not numbers next to their names, except for this one. This is Major Nicholas Key the 5th. He's not in the 5th position, so I don't think that's going to help me out. It's not the amount of buttons they have. 1, 2, 3. Don't know. Anyway, so this is Major. And we've got Baron and Baron across from him. And then we have got the Lord. I think this is the Count, right? Count and then the Queen. So just so that other people can see, that is basically what I just quickly had written down. But I think let's also just get this out of our faces. So I'm still waiting. Is there not a ranking according to station? It might be, but Queen would be at the top. So if you go from Queen, then that would be top. But as you can see, Baron is here in the middle, right? Then we've got the Count and the Lord. So it might be Count to Lord, Baron to Baron, and then Major to Queen. But I don't know what a Major is, unless Major is referring to a title above King and Queen, but I'm not sure. That is a good, astute observation to make. So, but I think this has something to do with the password for the office safe, I think. And it's funny because I thought it might have been something to do with books, but then we're right here. It might be that the foyer only comes out as a potential place to go after you've been in the library. The Major, but a Major can also be a title in an army. But yeah, I'll figure this out like tomorrow maybe. We'll see if I've got time for that. For now, like I said, we're just trying to get through as many rooms as we can. I wonder if it's important for me to actually take note of the names. Let's do that. Lord William. I don't think so. I think it's more to do with where they are in the room. That's always worth just double checking. Having all of the information available. So these would be statues. Also, what is this? The foyer room. Let's recreate the room. There we go. You know what? I'm going to call it the end of the stream and then go save my files from the wicked Windows 11. And then I'll continue again tomorrow. Sorry for making that a short stream, but thank you for following along. that concludes our broadcast with a little bit of interruption by my tomfoolery, apparently. I'm your host, Bob Sparkle Doom, signing off, and as always, keep on shining.